So if you're like me and you're just getting back into collecting cards, or you're looking to grow a collection, I'm sure you've come across this question. What are the best sleeves, particularly clear sleeves or penny sleeves, to help protect your cards and to display your cards in a binder or in top loaders or any other formats? So in today's video, I'm going to be going through 3 different types of penny sleeves that I've seen, and I'm going to be recommending you guys the best one that I've found that is the most versatile and easy to use. So penny sleeves are called penny sleeves because they should cost about 1 cent or a penny, but nowadays the majority of them cost more than a penny, but if you're protecting your collection, it's worth the investment. In addition, there are also playable sleeves. Some of these are the colored back ones or the ones that come in elite trainer boxes, which have the designs or textures in the back. These are meant for playing the cards, not really storing the cards. I know people don't recommend them to actually store your cards away just because it is hard to remove your cards, and it is hard to check the condition of your cards if you're looking to trade or sell your cards. People have to remove them from the sleeve, which might cause accidental damages, so it is best to go for a clear sleeve versus those designed sleeves or even playable sleeves. So let's go on to the testing. Alright, so these are the 3 different types of sleeves that I will be comparing today. Here we have just the run-of-the-mill penny sleeves, which are like $1 or $2 per pack, and they all come in packs of 100 sleeves, so if you divide that up, it's about a penny or 2 a pack. This was a brand I found on Amazon when I was looking for good penny sleeves, and really the brand doesn't really matter as much as the size. I found that this size is the perfect one for cards to fit in binders or just to handle with. This 91mm by 66mm sleeve size, it's perfect. And now we have the perfect fit sleeves. So when I was looking for different types of sleeves to buy, this was always recommended. Dragon Shield sleeves are the Cadillac of sleeves, I guess. Perfect fit. This was a bit more expensive. This pack cost me $6 Canadian, but I'm sure you could get it for like $4 or $5 American. Perfect fit clear sleeves. These fit really snug on the card. This pack was about $3 Canadian. I bought it in bulk, so it might be a bit more expensive if you buy it in single packets. But without any biases, I'm going to compare them all and show you guys exactly what I mean. Alright, so I'm going to take out a sleeve from each one. So just the one from this one from this. I'm sure I'm not going to confuse them just because I'll show you exactly why. So this is a brand new pack, but I did take some sleeves out in advance. You know what? I'll just take out a brand new sleeve. I tried it out, but I didn't like it, and I'll show you exactly why. So right away, you guys can see that there's slight differences in the size. These penny sleeves are a lot bigger, a lot looser fit. These ones are a bit more snug, and the perfect fits are very tight on the cards. In fact, it's hard to get the cards in and out of these sleeves. To test it, we're going to be using this Promo Eevee. I had 3 of these and it was perfect for this video, so let's test it out. So this is the initial putting the card inside the sleeve. It's very easy to put it inside the penny one. I mean, it's super loose. You guys can see like there's a lot of wiggle room. The medium size sleeves, it's easy to put it inside, but it's a little tighter. The fit is a little bit bigger than the card. And I'll show you guys the perfect fits, the most expensive ones. You need a bit of force to put it in, to insert the card, and removing the card is just as hard. Honestly, I don't like these just because it's hard to take the cards in and out of the sleeves, and it's a very close fit. Like, this is the card all the way inside the sleeve, and it's like just bigger than the card. So here I'll put a picture of the sizing. So as you guys can see, the sleeve on the left measures 94 by 67 millimeters, and the sleeve in the middle measures 91 by 66 millimeters, and the perfect fit is a very tight fit at 89 by 64 millimeters. Pokemon cards themselves, they are 88 by 63 millimeters, so it's like a millimeter difference between the sleeve, between the perfect fit sleeves and the actual card. So it's a very tight fit. Now let's do the testing. So our first test will be top loaders. This is the most common way to protect your cards or add some more protection to your sleeves cards. Starting with the penny sleeve, we'll insert it inside. Pretty easy fit. You guys could see it fits in nicely. No real problem, honestly. There's a bit of wiggle room, but the middle sleeve, same deal. In fact, it's a bit more loose. And with the perfect fit, it's basically like you're just putting the card inside. Like, There's a lot of room for movement, but all three fit perfectly in top loaders. There's no problems or there's no issues or problems with inserting top loaders. As you guys can see, the fit is good on all of them. The next test is going to be these card savers. So these are the Ultra Pro model, but they're pretty standard across the board. I'm not a big fan of them just because they're hard to insert the cards inside and take them out, but you guys can see it's pretty difficult to do with the penny sleeve. Like there's not a lot of room for movement, and to insert the card it takes a lot of force, but we got it in. The reason these are popular is because when you send them into grading, these are the go-to, this is the go-to format that PSA or the grading companies, I believe, prefer their cards to be sent in. With the middle sleeve, it's all right. So I'm struggling even with the middle sleeve, but that's probably a me problem, just because I'm not used to using these card savers. And finally, the perfect fit. I believe you just have to like squeeze the size of the the card saver, and then it creates that vacuum that you can insert inside, and the perfect fit fits in perfectly. So if you're gonna go with card savers to protect your cards, go with a perfect fit sleeve. Otherwise, avoid card savers if you guys have these other types of sleeves, just because it's harder to insert the cards. The beauty of card savers is there's no movement, like you guys could see. Unlike top loaders where the cards are moving inside, there's no movement in these card savers, just because the fit is very tight, and it's like a vacuum. I know people like storing their cards in card savers. So if you're going that route versus top loaders, go with the perfect fit sleeves. So the third test is going to be double sleeving your cards. So these are the sleeves I was talking about, the playable sleeves that come in the ETBs. This was from the Crown Zenith ETB. These sleeves are from the Crown Zenith ETB with the Lucario. I just had some laying around, so I wanted to test it out. But I'm not even going to try, because you guys could see the first sleeve is even bigger, or is exactly the same size or even taller than the playable sleeves. So there's no point in even putting them in. So if you're looking to double sleeve your cards, don't get these sleeves. With the middle variant, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tight fit. I might try it out just on camera, but I know if anyone is planning to double sleeve your cards, don't go with this. So it's just barely fitting in, but I feel like it's gonna rip these sleeves, so I'm not even gonna, so I won't even try it. So I've seen people double card their sleeves, and that's why I'm doing this test. But if you get a perfect fit sleeve, you put it on from the top, so it's bottom loaded, I guess, or top loaded. I don't know how you would describe that, but then you do the other sleeve in reverse, so that way you're protecting any dust from coming into the sleeves, and there's double protection. Especially if you're playing with your cards, it is recommended to double sleeve your cards with the perfect fits. That's why Dragon Shield sells these perfect fit clear sleeves. So you guys can see this is like super protected. There's no dust or no pocket that dust could go into, and the cards are double sleeved. If you guys are playing with your cards and using these playable sleeves, make sure to double sleeve them. Just added protection and protects your valuable cards if you want to store them later once you're done playing with them. Moving on to the fourth test, this is something I found people do, is they put their cards in these magnetic displays if they want to display their cards. And I'm going to test it out with these sleeves, but I have not tested it out yet, but I had one of these laying around, so let's see which ones actually fit. I'm sure the perfect fits fit inside, and it is actually recommended to sleeve your cards before you put them into these magnetic displays. So again, penny sleeves take the win here. So you guys can see this is a super cool way to display your cards. It adds like this museum glass effect to it, which the cards are perfectly displayed. So if you guys are going to go at this route, again, perfect fits win in this case. The other two sleeves, I'm pretty sure do not fit. We'll still try it out just to see, but perfect fits have a lot of benefits. I found that the only problem with perfect fits is taking the cards out of them and putting them inside. So this sleeve won't even fit. If I try to close it, it's just going to crease the card, so I won't even do it. And the and the penny sleeves for the opening. So penny sleeves. So perfect fits win again. So on to our final test, the binder test. So here we're going to be testing out how the cards fit inside a binder. This is a brand new page of my binder. The slots have not been used yet, so it's going to be a good test to see how they fit inside. These slots have not been stretched or anything, so it's going to be a good way to test them all out. Going on with the penny sleeves. This was the reason I was looking for new sleeves to buy. It's just so difficult to insert sleeves inside. I mean, it just barely fits, but removing them and inserting them and removing them from the binders were a pain. And I like storing my cards in binders just because I take them to trade shows, or I like storing them away and I don't have that much room to display them. So this is the important part of the video and the reason why I'm making it. When you're using a binder, these penny sleeves are difficult to use. So go with a smaller sleeve. These 91 by 66 millimeter sleeves are the go-to. Look at how easy it goes inside. And you can remove it just as easily. And there's no movement. I mean, there's very little movement, but there's just enough room to take it in and out. Perfect fit sleeves have a lot of benefits, but the only problem is they are a bit more expensive than your normal sleeves. And the other problem is inserting and removing your cards from your sleeves. So if you're someone that likes taking out your cards, perfect fits might not be for you, but they do fit nicely in a binder. There's a bit of movement. Just to summarize the video, if you guys are looking to store your cards in binders, go with a smaller sleeve size like the middle one, that's 91 by 66 millimeters, or even perfect fits. Perfect fits have a lot of advantages to them. They fit very nicely in the card preservers or the magnetic displays or even top loaders. They are a bit more expensive, and the only disadvantage of them is inserting and removing the cards from the actual sleeve just because the fit is so tight. That's why I recommend the sleeves that are 91 by 66 millimeters, just because it's easier to remove and insert your cards inside, and they're a bit cheaper on average. I know if you buy sleeves in bulk, you might be able to bring the price down a lot and get perfect fit sleeves at a better price. But if not, if you're just looking for a pack of sleeves, try to make sure that they're 91 by 66 millimeters, and that is my advice to you in this video. So if you like this video and you want some more information on what sleeve types to get, I've done a lot of trading and buying cards, and I've seen over a dozen different types of sleeves. There are more clear sleeves out there that I have not shown in this video, some that I even like more, but I've now found the brand that sells them. So if you guys like this video, I can make a part 2 which compares even more sleeves, just to show you guys the best sleeves to get if you want to protect your cards. I'll do my own research just to find the brands or companies that actually distribute those kind of sleeves for you guys. But for now, please drop a like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.